Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sharia, and today in this video, we are going to be tackling my hot mess of a linen closet. My linen closet, y'all, is a disaster. And a lot of you guys know that I'm a teacher, and so I'm home for summer break, which means that I have all the time in the world to organize a lot of the spaces in my home that really do need to be organized. So I know a lot of you all saw the short that I posted where I refreshed my guest bathroom, and the linen closet is right outside of the guest bathroom. And so I decided to also use the same color scheme that I used to refresh the bathroom for my linen closet. And if you saw that video, I used a lot of the calming blue colors that I just thought were so therapeutic and kind of gave me like a spa feel. And so that's kind of what I was going for in my linen closet, and I absolutely am loving how it is turning out. So I want to take you guys on this journey so that you all can come along with me as I prepare myself for one of the biggest projects that I've really had to tackle like lately in this home. So go ahead and get you a snack, get you a drink, whatever is your vibe, and let's go ahead and let's get into it.
All right, guys, so before we get started, I had to first show you all what my linen closet looked like before. As you can see, it is a disaster. It is no type of organization or structure to it. You can tell that I once had this space organized from the baskets and the labels that are there, but I'm actually going to be repurposing those baskets and using them again as I refresh this space. But yes, right now it's a hot mess, and so I had to take everything out. So as you can see here, I basically took everything out so that I can clear the space to see, what I need to get rid of and what I need to actually keep. So as you can see here, I've gotten rid of quite a bit. I ended up getting on this basically organizing tirade. So I went through the whole entire house and got rid of stuff. But as you can see in these first two bags is where I have all of the towels and linen from my linen closet that I am getting rid of. And I'm just basically going to trash it because I don't really have any purpose for it. I bought all new washcloths and towels, and I found a great deal at Costco. I actually found a pack of 6 white towels for $24.99 and a pack of 24 washcloths for $13.99. The blue towels I found at Home Goods, and they were about, I think, $7.99 each. And they also came with coordinating washcloths that I found for also, I believe, $7.99 or $8.99 for a pack of 5. So yeah, it was pretty decent. I really like these solid blue ones are Hotel Collection, and I believe the chevron pattern is a company called Kara. But overall, I feel like I did pretty good in replenishing the stash of all of the linen that I had to get rid of. And again, there were some that I did actually keep, but nevertheless, this is now that I've folded up my towels and whatnot, I'm actually going to go ahead now and start rolling up my washcloths, because I like to kind of roll mine in like a circular motion to roll them into the baskets that I'm going to be using to store them. And I feel like this is just a great way of trying to save space, because a lot of times when I, especially with, for instance, 24 washcloths, it can look a bit cluttered. And so keeping them, rolled up and putting them inside the baskets, it not only saves space, but it just makes it look a lot better in the linen closet so that it doesn't look as cluttered, and it gives it a very organized look as well. In addition to the baskets that I'm going to be using, I also have some smaller ones that I'm actually going to be using to store my body wash. I really love these glass containers that I'm going to be using to store my makeup wipes and my bath sponges. And so even though I love using washcloths from time to time, I typically use a sponge, or I may even use exfoliating gloves. And so I am going to be using these jars to store my sponges, and then in the bigger container I am going to use that container to also store my my makeup wipes. And so I do like bar soap as well, and so as you see, I put a bar of soap in the jar where my sponges are, but that's only because I only have one left, and so I am going to restock on my soap, and when I do, I'm going to be using another one of those smaller baskets to do so. I purchased this gift tissue from Hobby Lobby, and I'm actually going to be using this to roll my toilet tissue, and it just kind of serves as a cover so that way there's no, dust or whatnot to get on my toilet tissue. And I love the fact that it just gives a beautiful aesthetic as well. And it, of course, it matches the entire scheme of what I'm trying to, create, the aesthetic that I'm trying to create in my linen closet. And so, yeah, this is how it turned out. And I love wrapping my tissue in gift tissue. Now, here's where I like to get a little creative. I know a lot of people will purchase labels from, Amazon or whatnot, but I actually like to create my labels because I like for my labels to kind of match whatever aesthetic it is that I'm going for, even when it comes to the color. And so what I did was I created these labels using like a chevron background, and I created like little frames to put the words inside of. And so right here I'm going to put washcloths inside of this one, and I'm just going to be naming I'm just going to put all of the create labels for everything that I'm going to need, such as like washcloths, hand towels, sheet sets, things like that. And so I feel like labels always keep everything organized, and I have my own printer, so I'm just going to print them from home, and I'm even going to laminate them just so I can make sure that they're sturdy, even though I'm printing them on cardstock paper. I do realize that this label making process can be a bit tedious, but I don't really mind because, like I said, I really like creativity of creating my own labels. So yeah, if you have, a printer and laminator and things like that at home, all the tools that you need to create your own labels, I say go for it. A lot of times I've even used my Cricut machine to like use the permanent adhesive to create labels that way on the jars or whatever surface I'm using. So yeah, I definitely say, by all means, save yourself some coins and use the items that you have at home. I absolutely love these bands that I purchased to pretty much keep my sheet set separated. A lot of times I get confused, especially because I have a lot of white linen, and I can't tell like which ones are my king set or which ones are my queen sets, and it just gets to be a bit aggravating trying to search for the tag. And so having these bands to differentiate all of the different sheet sets that I have is totally a game changer. And I'll definitely make sure that I link the link to where you can purchase these in the description box below, so that way, you know, if you're interested in purchasing them for yourselves, you can definitely do so on Amazon. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and start stocking up the tissue in my linen closet. I'm going to start on the very top shelf, and right now I think I rolled about maybe like 24. I think I rolled about 24 rolls, and so I'm going to place them here up at the top. I might have rolled a little bit less, I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start stocking up my linen closet. And I'm kind of creating like the zigzag pattern where I don't want like towels going next to towels. I'm trying to put like towels maybe next to the, I'm putting them next to the linen baskets that I purchased, in addition to the glass jars that I'm also using to store my makeup wipes and my sponges. And I also love sun-drenched linen candles from Bath and Body Works. They are probably like my absolute fave as far as like when I want that like really clean scent in my home. And so I felt like they were perfect to store in here as well, especially since the color also matches the aesthetic. And I mean, it's a linen closet, and you know, sun-drenched linen, it's just kind of, you know, goes hand in hand, you know. And so yes, I'm going to put these jars here next to, you know, the chevron towels, and then yeah, I'm just going to pretty much, you know, work it from here. I found these fragrant sachets in Home Goods, and they were $4.99 for like a pack of 8, and I'm going to be using them to put inside some of the baskets, just to also you know, create a really nice aroma in the linen closet. And here's how everything turned out. Y'all, I am so pleased with how this linen closet turned out. It looks absolutely fabulous, and I really enjoyed, you know, just refreshing this space. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up because it really helps my channel. And if you're interested in more videos like this, please be sure to subscribe because I definitely have more to come. Until next time, bye.